Hello, welcome to Christel Wellness Yoga. I'm Christel. So, do you want to improve your concentration, your memory, your focus, and also strengthen your legs as well as improve your balance to prevent injuries from fall? Then stay tuned because today I'm going to take you through a tutorial about Warrior 3 pose or Virabhadrasana 3. And I promise you, this is going to change your life. See you in a bit. So today I'm taking you through a tutorial about Warrior 3 of Virabhadrasana 3. So the physical benefits of this pose are it enhances muscular endurance, it strengthens the feet, the ankle, the calf muscles, the knee, the thighs and the hips. So a lot of benefits. It also stretches the hips, the groin area, the back and the abdominal muscles. It improves circulation, balance, so it helps prevent injuries from fall. And it improves body awareness, so you can learn to adjust your own position in space. On the mental side, it helps develop willpower, it stimulates the mind, builds focus, improves memory and concentration. So many benefits from practicing this pose. I think it's really key that you need to learn to do it properly. The other perks, actually, there's more, is that it helps counteract the effects of sitting too much, and we're all suffering from this these days, sitting at a computer all day or looking at our screens. And also it can help with recovery after strenuous sports. Of course, you should not practice this pose if you have a recent or chronic injury of course, in the legs, in the hips, the back, maybe also in the shoulders, if you're pregnant and if you suffer from high blood pressure. It can be practiced by pretty much everyone. I would say it's an intermediate level pose, but beginners can also get into that pose. And I would even recommend, if you're a beginner, to start by leaning against the wall. There's nothing wrong with doing that. So let's get into it. So there's several ways to get into the pose, especially when you're in a flow yoga. So you can get into it from mountain pose, from pyramid, from high lunge. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we're going to do it from mountain pose. So in mountain pose, the feet are hip distance apart. So the legs are engaged, the tailbone is under, bring the belly closer to the spine, engaging your core, arms by your side, slightly engaged. And then place the weight of your body on either legs. So I'm going to choose the left leg. So I'm placing the weight of my body on my left leg, and I slightly bend my supporting knee. And then as I lift the right leg back, I lower the chest down and forward. So very important that you find a focus point on the floor, your drishti, in order to keep your balance, keep you focused. And bring that leg, the leg you're lifting, hip high. So it's the same high as the other hip. And lower the chest until it's parallel to the floor. Find your drishti, very important. Also very important that you push with the standing foot very hard against the mat. So the arms can stay alongside the body. Last is the standing legs. You can straighten that leg, but make sure you're keeping a micro bend. We don't want to hyperextend that knee. And also make sure that the toes of the lifted leg are pointing down and that thigh is facing the mat. Arms alongside the body. The variation, you can bring the hands on the hips or even extend the arms in front of you. And last, you can touch the opposite elbows and bring the arms above your head. And to come out of it, make sure you remain focused. Come out slowly and as gracefully as you can. So I see a lot of, in my class, people who are struggling with that pose. And the main reason, in my opinion, is that they're not pushing hard enough on the standing foot. They're not looking for a focus point on the floor. It's very important. And also you need to make sure the legs are engaged. Really important to keep your balance. Make sure both legs are engaged as much as you can. So the lifted leg, the foot is flexed, legs strongly engaged, that leg is engaged. Also, people complain it's hurting the lower back. So to counteract, you really need, again, bring the tailbone in, bring the belly closer to the spine and engage the core. You can also, to keep the balance, when you extend the arms, make sure the arms are fully engaged, shoulders engaged. Everything is working. And remember to come out of it, just very mindfully come back into standing. So I hope this has helped you understand the benefits and how to get into Warrior 3 pose, Virabhadrasana. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the boxes below. Really welcome your feedback, and I hope to see you again very soon on my channel. Namaste.